Rookie quarterback who has some football fans wondering if Santa is delivering presents early. Here is a look at the delightful surprise of Brock Purdy by the numbers.
The 47th Mr. Irrelevant 2022 with the 262nd pick in the 2022 NFL Draft. The San Francisco 49ers select Brock Purdy, a quarterback from Iowa State. Go Niners!
Play clock down to 2. They get it off. Garoppolo in trouble, and he is sacked. That thing doomed from the start. Jerome Baker on the blitz gets home, and it's 4th down.
Yeah, well, I got worse news. Jimmy Garoppolo's on the cart headed for the locker room right in front of you there.
Wow, Jimmy is being carted off the field. So now it'll be Brock Purdy, the last pick of the draft. Mr. Irrelevant to many, he becomes extremely relevant now as he will take over this first place in the NFC West team.
That's amazing, the amount of adversity an NFL season can throw at you.
So the 49ers inside the Toyota red zone of the Miami 15-yard line. It is Deebo going in orbit motion, right hand off to McCaffrey, straight ahead 10. He'll bang down, still fighting McCaffrey to the Miami 6-yard line.
You get down here, you can't kick field goals, right?
Kyle Juszczyk will line up as a right wing, number 3, with Deebo next to him, and Ayuk. He's going to throw out right, wide open. Kyle Juszczyk, touchdown! San Francisco, Mr. Relevant hits Kyle Juszczyk with a touchdown pass to give the 49ers the lead. Down once more with Purdy blitz, throws over the middle to George Kittle for a first down. Stood in there, hit Kittle over the middle.
Purdy underneath. Touchdown. It's McCaffrey. Purdy back to throw. Pressure coming. Steps away. Looking to run. And he works it in for the touchdown.
He's just been ready at every opportunity he's gotten. He doesn't have to change much. I mean, he had to prepare a ton. It's real hard to do that week in and week out because that takes so much effort. Brock was ready for it. He handled it, and that's what he's got to do this week too.
And then to Kittle over the middle. Touchdown San Francisco.
What's coming? Purdy, lofting, going deep, has McCaffrey. He's got it! Touchdown!
Tradition going. I'm here with my daughter Alex, 3rd generation of irrelevance, and we've saved the best till last. So we're gonna put it all on red, 49er red. There you go. That's who my dad played for, right? That's all right. So the 47th Mr. Irrelevant 2022 with the 262nd pick in the 2022 NFL Draft, the San Francisco 49ers select Brock Purdy, a quarterback from Iowa State. Go Niners!
Hey buddy, this is John Lynch from the 49ers.
Yes, sir. How you doing?
I'm sorry it took till the end. We find you very relevant, but you are going to be Mr. Irrelevant.
Yes, sir.
All right, man. So we're thrilled to have you part of us, okay?
Yes,
and
sir. No, I appreciate it.
Yeah, we're fired up. I'm going to hand you over to our head coach, Kyle Shanahan. All right?
Sounds good.
Congratulations, buddy.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Brock, congrats, dude.
Yes, sir. Thanks, coach.
Hey, man.
It.
Hey, dude, you're coming in an awesome situation for you. We've loved you on tape, man. You know how to play the position, and this is a hell of a day for you, man.
Yes, sir. I appreciate it. Thanks for the opportunity, and honestly, man, I'm ready to roll for y'all, so let's do it.
Hey, Brock, how you doing, man?
Yes, sir. I'm doing great.
Congratulations. We look forward to getting you out here.
Yeah, no, I appreciate it. Thank you for the opportunity.
Absolutely, man. Enjoy this day with your family and friends, and we'll see you soon.
Being Mr. Irrelevant, the last pick, that seems to be a trait that the great quarterbacks have. And then if you don't have, the NFL can expose you. Is that why you think Purdy's having the success that he's having and why some guys don't have the same success as others?
For as many blue chippers who've had success in the league, there's been as many and often more who were not that. We're not the number one prospect coming out of their high school. We're not the number one guy coming out of college and the first pick in the draft. Obviously, about Tom, 198 different options to take him. Joe Montana was the same way. It was passed up by a ton of people. For as many Peyton Manning first pick in the drafts, there's been a ton of these other guys, and what it does is create this chip, and the chip can be an excellent motivator for the right disposition that feels like they need a little bit extra at various times during their career, or even in just a workout. The thought to motivate you a little bit more or inspire you, I think, is really, really important to success of people who can do that. Michael Jordan, used to make things up, I think, at times to be motivated, but he was also cut from his high school team. That's a pretty good motivator. But Brock was passed over by a ton of people. He went to Iowa State, I believe. He has a lifetime worth of slights that he can pull from. The moxie part, I think, is one really, really important thing. I love to use that word. It's hard to define what exactly that is, but it's that kind of it factor that encompasses, I think, a lot of different things. How you handle your day-to-day, like setting the huddle, bringing energy to practice, confidence, mastery of the offense.
Yeah, so sort of just like hoping and praying that, my name would get called sometime during the day.
Hey, buddy, this is John Lynch from the 49ers. We find you very relevant, but you are going to be Mr. Irrelevant.
The 262nd pick.
I'm part of that fraternity, of being the last draft pick.
San Francisco 49ers select.
It's something that, I wear with honor.
Brock Purdy.
Oh, you're part of a different fraternity now, my friend.
Meteoric rise of San Francisco 49ers quarterback Brock Purdy.
57 touchdown passes, throwing for over 4,400 yards. A staggering 6A record-setting season for Perry quarterback Brock Purdy, and earned the Puma the Arizona Gatorade Player of the Year and the Ed Daugherty Award for Arizona's best quarterback.
It's just been so fun with my family and I, and the whole school has been, the biggest supporting people and cast that I could possibly imagine. And so everything that I've done this past season was for them.
The gunslinger is finally getting the national recruiting attention he deserves. Purdy received his first visit from a Power 5 school as Kansas came knocking on his door.
It's just cool to see, colleges finally taking interest in things like that after a big season and everything.
They came in and showed some serious interest to him, but once again, it's sort of a wait and see kind of thing.
The visit was just a day after Nick Saban and the Crimson Tide gave Purdy a preferred walk-on offer.
I was shocked at first and everything, but they said that I'd come in there with, they'd welcome me with open arms and have the same opportunities as everyone else.
The University of Alabama told them, listen, you fell through the cracks. We think you're a diamond in the rough, and we just don't know how this happened. And I think that a lot of people are starting to see that.
Of course, fans would love to see the Arizona native stay home. That being said, has Purdy heard from new ASU coach Herm Edwards?
No, sir.
Down south, is Purdy drawing serious interest from Rich Rod and the Wildcats?
Yeah, I just keep in touch with the offense coordinator here and there. I don't know if I'll get offered by them or not, depending on their scholarships and things like that.
Where Brock could go could depend on the early signing period, which starts on Wednesday and lasts for 72 hours.
I'm most likely going to wait till the second signing day in February, just be patient and actually take my officials and things like that.
Brock just wants to go somewhere where the town is, the school's the heartbeat of the town, and football's exciting.
Whoever gets Purdy gets a steal, because he's an elite performer with elite character.
I'm not stressing or anything. I know everything's going to work.
Draft status might have been irrelevant in the eyes of those on the outside. The ones who have known Brock since high school can say his rise is anything but unremarkable.
He was a natural leader from day one. When Brock first started really coming to in his leadership, it was when he would be able to get guys that were his same age group and his friends and his peers to just stop at a drop of a hat and listen to him.
But it wasn't just high school where Brock stood out. When he got his chance at Iowa State, Purdy continued to defy the odds and prove he is more than what people wrote him off as.
I'll be honest with you, I think when you talk about Brock, Never was it about a school record. Never was it about, man, being an All-American or being a first-team All-Conference guy. Brock's all about the team. What has always made him unique, he's had the ability to do what's best for the team, and all Brock wants to do is win. You win the Fiesta Bowl. Let's go! You go to a Big 12 championship, never happening in the history of this school. That intangible of, I don't really care what's best for me, I only care what's best for the team.
Brock Purdy grew up in Queen Creek, a suburb of Phoenix, Arizona.
Purdy's going to keep it, working that right side once again. Dives for the goal line. Touchdown, Perry. Purdy, soft touch. Touchdown, Pumas. Purdy looking for somebody. Has his receiver. Touchdown, Perry.
He spent his high school days at Perry High School, where he put up a 27-13 record. His senior season, he was named Arizona's Gatorade Player of the Year. He was a 3-star prospect and committed to Iowa State University. Oddly enough, Purdy started as a third-string quarterback in his first season at Iowa State.
Here's a big hitter, and it's going to be the first lead of the night for Iowa State.
Purdy looking into the end zone, flushed out of the pocket, on the move, touchdown!
Looking into the corner, Hutchinson got it, touchdown!
In 4 seasons, Purdy completed 66% of his passes for over 12,000 yards. He threw 81 touchdowns and 33 interceptions. His next step was to prepare for the NFL draft.
There's a good chance with how few actual guys are
So
out there.
all these guys stink coming out this year in the NFL?
Well, who knows if someone gets drafted in the second and third round that they thought was just like on paper, just some guy, and he turns out to be unbelievable.
So that could always happen, obviously. But I think in a lot of those years, the reason why they're in the third, fourth round or whatever is because there's other quarterbacks that are being. I think this particular time, a lot of scouts are like, yeah, there is really nobody up at the top.
The 2022 quarterback class was a bit different compared to others. No one really stood out.
He runs a straight line and it's a 4.67.
It's a phenomenal time. It's easy for him. He's got a real pop to the ball when it comes out of his hands.
The top prospects were Malik Willis from Liberty and Kenny Pickett from Pittsburgh.
Pickett, and the pressure forces him to roll out. Now he wants to throw to the end zone, touchdown!
But even then, not many teams were sold. That was evident in the 2022 NFL Draft.
Kenny, what's up? We're about to make you a Pittsburgh Steeler, brother. Congratulations to you and your family.
Pickett was the first quarterback taken, selected at number 20 by the Steelers. This was the latest the first quarterback was taken off the board since 1997. Things got worse with Malik Willis, who was projected to be taken at earliest second overall by some. He ended up falling to the third round to the Titans.
The Tennessee Titans select Malik Willis,
All right.
quarterback, Liberty.
Oh, wow, there we go.
A few picks before Willis, Desmond Ridder was drafted to the Falcons.
You ready to be a Falcon? Yes, sir.
Round after round, quarterbacks were taken, but Purdy never heard his name called until the very last pick.
Final pick of the 2022 NFL Draft.
So the 47th Mr. Irrelevant, the San Francisco 49ers select Brock Purdy, a quarterback from Iowa State.
Brock Purdy became a San Francisco 49er. He was given the title of Mr. Irrelevant.
Change of the script again.
Jimmy goes down.
So now it'll be Brock Purdy. Mr. Irrelevant becomes extremely relevant now.
You're just kind of like, well, dang, like that was our second quarterback, Jimmy G, who's gotten to us to a Super Bowl before, NFC Championship last year. He's played well for us. He's gotten us in the right stuff. And then when he goes down, and you have a rookie quarterback come in who really he's taken like 10 total reps in the whole year and some garbage time stuff. You're like, okay, like how's this going to work?
So now it'll be Brock Purdy, the last pick of the draft. Mr. Irrelevant to many, he becomes extremely relevant now as he will take over this first place in the NFC West team for Jimmy Garoppolo.
You never know. You never know what kind of twists and turns you're going to get in a given week in the NFL.
He's going to throw out right, wide open, Kyle Juszczyk, touchdown! San Francisco, Mr. Relevant hits Kyle Juszczyk with a touchdown pass to give the 49ers the lead.
And the 49ers leading for the first time behind Purdy. Impressive drive there.
This is somebody the organization has a lot of confidence in.
Here's Purdy out of the gun looking for McCaffrey on the goal line. Touchdown! San Francisco!
Light the fuse. CMC has detonated. Perfect throw, accurate. That was a Purdy touchdown pass. I've been really impressed with him. He's gotten away from some good rushes. He's thrown dimes with guys in his face. All in all, he's looked pretty darn good.
We had a lot of confidence in Brock. He showed us a lot during training camp.
Brock came in and made some big plays.
No matter who you put at quarterback, as long as we're not turning the ball over, our defense is going to force turnovers. And that's the number one thing in wins.
This defense has been as advertised. Miami 0 for 5 on third down. The story of the game coming into was this defense versus this offense. So far, this defense has won the battle.
Ball got hit from behind. The ball is out and is picked up. Run back the other way by Dre Greenlaw. A scoop and score.
How can you lose when you got the law on your side?
I just told you that. I told you
Let's go! Your great players make great plays at the critical times of a game. And that's what Nick Bosa is for the Niners.
The route is out. And the 49ers have won. 33-17 the final.
He's impressed since he got here in OTAs. Training camp, I mean, he was slicing and dicing all of training camp. And then in those preseason games too, like he was ripping it. We knew since the start that he had a dog in him. And so we knew that we were going to be all right. It was just more of a, hey, how is he going to settle in? How is he going to, take the reins? Is it going to be too big for him? And as you can tell, the last several weeks, it is not too big for him.
I love Jimmy. What he's done in terms of, just taking me in and being a brother to me. And so to see him go down like that, my heart, feels for him, man. He's a brother of mine. It's just like, the situation with Trey. When he went down, it sucks seeing your guys go down like that, but you got to roll and you got to, find ways to win.
The great Tom Brady back home for just the second time in his career to play the 49ers. He's going up against a guy that is making his first ever NFL start in Brock Purdy.
Just about the way Kyle Shanahan has built this offense and built this team and why they believe they're able to handle playing with their third quarterback in Brock Purdy.
Flip 90 going right to Debo, gets the edge, turns the corner, down the sideline, all the way to the end line. Touchdown! San Francisco! Under pressure, going to step up, try to run forward and go into the end zone standing. Touchdown! San Francisco!
Down and Purdy, baby. Let's go.
They're chanting Purdy, by the way. Brock Purdy chants in Santa Clara.
I feel like I'm in a scene of Rudy.
Purdy going to throw for the end zone for McCaffrey. Touchdown! CMC!
And the dynamite has detonated again.
35-0. McCaffrey has rushed for 119 yards.
I mean, this is just an offense that's firing absolutely on all cylinders.
Brock Purdy, the final pick taken in this year's NFL draft. It's just like we envisioned on Tom Brady's homecoming. This game will be about Brock Purdy.
Brock, what he's done, he came in against the Miami Dolphins, who at the time were really hot in the AFC, and he came in, he stepped up, then he goes against Tom Brady and the Buccaneers, and they were hurting, but he still went in there and was the first rookie quarterback to ever get his first start win against Tom Brady, which is pretty impressive.
It's the Brock Purdy experience Here in the Bay Area today at America's Game of the Week, his NFL starting debut has been a gem.
Brock Purdy is the real deal.
I saw them right after the game and just, you know, the emotions on their face and just the way they looked down at me from up on the railing. Man, it just means a lot. They believed in me even though I was the last draft pick and all that kind of stuff. Like they've always been telling me, like, you're good enough and we know that you can do it. And so to see them after that performance meant a lot to me, and so very blessed to have them as my family.
He just looks cool out there. The way he talks to his teammates, the way he's on the sideline talking to Shanahan. You know when guys either belong or don't belong.
I was blown away with Purdy. I thought that was an amazing performance by the kid. I'm also blown away by Christian McCaffrey.
We just went around the table and talked about the defense. Talked about the 49ers offense and Brock Purdy and a withering Tom Brady. And yet the 49ers defense could be the thing that we are talking about in January. It just means they're a really good team.
No doubt.
The 49ers would like to wrap up the NFC West tonight.
Tough venue to play. There's a rookie quarterback. Everybody's got to step up their game.
Let's go. Trenches on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, ball
out, fumbled, recovered by Charvarius Ward, running back the other way, out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. CMC.
It was a 1-yard power surge, baby.
Comes left, throws down the sideline, wide open, George Kittle. Cuts inside 10, cuts inside again. Touchdown! San Francisco! The 49ers have won the NFC West.
He's definitely the most poised rookie I've ever had.
It's special and everything, but man, honestly, I'm just like another component. I'm another piece to this team in terms of a guy coming in, just doing what he's asked of.
What a glistening day we have for the 49ers and the Washington Commanders.
I'm seeing a big day for George Kittle.
Ray McLeod on 2nd down and 10. There he goes. You can kiss him goodbye. 71-yard touchdown. Ray McLeod.
Purdy to throw for the end zone. Wide open, George Kittle. Touchdown.
I score Ray's touchdown.
Go ahead, bro. Your turn. Roll to his left and will throw wide open. Kittle underneath. 20, block, 10.
He's in again. He cannot be stopped.
Touchdown! CMC! The 49ers have scored on 7 of 8 possessions in the second half. Heineke back. Bosa got him from behind.
Ball out!
Fumbled the ball. Who's got it? It's on the 10-yard line. The Washington lineman toucher. The 49ers have it.
Defensive player of the year.
Wentz going to get nailed by Nick Bosa on the 2-point conversion.
Bosa's showing you why he's great today. In the biggest situations in the game, he's coming up with big-time plays.
49ers win it. They've won 8 in a row, bro.
Do you feel like it should be on a 2-point conversion? You should still get the credit for a sack.
Ideally.
Brock Purdy, 7th-round pick from the 49ers. It's not even a story anymore. We just take it for granted. Oh, yeah. There's Mahomes, there's Josh Allen, there's Joe Burrow, and there's Brock Purdy. That's the quarterbacks in the league right now.
Lively crowd inside Allegiant Stadium. These are only 10-minute overtimes. They are not 15. So the game can end in a tie. Hollins goes in motion, left to right, offset out of the right. Johnson ahead of Jacob, straight drop by Stidham. Going to throw out left for Devontae Adams. It's intercepted. He threw the ball right to Deshaun Gibson, running back the other way. 30, 20, 10, 5. He's out of bounds. What happened there? 23-yarder, Robbie to win the game in overtime. He has it there, and it is good. The 49ers have beaten the Raiders in overtime, 37-34. The 49ers have won 9 in a row. They are 12-4.
Boy, what an unbelievable finish.
You guys enjoy that game? Guys, I know there was a lot in that game. There's a reason that no one in this league has won 8 games in a row. And you guys have got 9. Because we got a chance no matter what happens because of the character you guys have.
The 49ers need to roll this winning streak to 10 in a row. They win the tiebreakers to assure themselves at least the number 2 seed. McCaffrey all the way to the goal line and in. Touchdown! San Francisco. Elijah Mitchell's in the end zone again. Welcome back, Eli. What a catch by George Kittle. Touchdown, George Kittle. And the 49ers will wind up at 13-4. They will end the year with a franchise record season-ending 10-game winning streak.
Hey, season's just starting now. Let's go. Focus up. We got a month of work. Let's go.
Be ready to go. We'll see if it's Saturday or Sunday, but excited for this week, excited to find out who we're playing, and real excited for the playoffs.
You can see the excitement, you can see the effort on every single snap from all 11 guys on every side of the ball. And that's what makes a really good football team. We just have a team of extremely high character guys that love football and they want to get better every day, and that's why we are the way that we are.
Good afternoon. Welcome to Super Wildcard Recap. Greg Papa with Tim Ryan.
One game! It's a one-game season. One game, that's it. That's all we promise. Give me everything you got today, man. Play for your brother today. All out effort.
And off we go with the NFL playoffs.
They're going to give it to him on a wide run coming left. Big hole, 25-30. Cuts back inside. They finally pull him down on the 20-yard line. He detonates for 68 yards. Cox to throw. Now going to roll out to his right. Wide open, McCaffrey. Touchdown, San Francisco.
2 touches, 2 explosives.
So first down and goal for the Seahawks. It's Walker off the left side. He gets around the corner and gets in. Touchdown, Seahawks.
Gino going to throw down the left sideline. DK Metcalf, touchdown. And Seattle has tied the game. Myers has given Seattle a halftime lead at 17-16. And the 49ers are down at halftime.
So we feel like we should be winning the game right now, but we're not.
We want to be dominant the whole game. Just so happened that, we needed to clean some things up.
We know who we are as a person, and I take us any day.
First drive of the second half, looking to retake the lead.
Purdy under center, got a quarterback sneak. He stood up, but they push him from behind. Touchdown, San Francisco.
A little Purdy push.
49ers 23, the Seahawks 17.
They're down and 14. Pressure. Ball is out. San Francisco's got it. It was on Nick Bosa.
Bosa dives on the ball.
Man, did they need that takeaway.
Second down at 11. Purdy going to fake it to Mitchell. Gets his head around. Going to throw deep down the field. Wide open. Caught.
So many different weapons and so many different ways to deploy them.
Second and goal, 7-yard line, trying to go up 2 scores. And he gets away from Bruce Irvin, throws on the run, wide open. Elijah Mitchell, touchdown, San Francisco.
Can we call him playground Purdy?
Wide open, Deebo Samuel. Deebo Samuel, there he goes. Foot on the gas, all the way. Touchdown, San Francisco, a 74-yarder.
And Brock Purdy stays perfect. 6-0, including coming off the bench for Jimmy to beat Miami in the regular season. And now he wins his first ever playoff game. They beat Seattle 41-23 in this NFC wildcard game, and they advance out of the NFC divisional playoffs.
The definition of a team of IGYB, I got your back.
Our best players are the ones who are most willing to play with the most effort.
That's football. That's what makes it so fun, is that constant pursuit for perfection. Once the game started, it was all, hey, it's 11 on 11. I got to do my job. I got to get it to the guys when they're in space and go from there.
As long as Brock doing his thing, we're going to ride with him.
There was pressure on him last week. I think last week was a fantastic test for Brock to see what would happen. There was pressure on him, and he just went out there and he just played football. That's all he does. He's shooting ice in his veins. Like, it is so fun to play with a guy with that swagger and that confidence.
Feud renewed. This is the divisional round. The winner goes to Philadelphia next weekend. I think this is the biggest game ever played at Levi's.
Yeah, there's no question about it. This place is en fuego.
What an environment for a big game. Nothing bigger, T-Rock, than the 49ers and the Cowboys.
Third and long, blitz coming.
Gonna throw out left, intercepted! Diamador Lenore! Diamador Lenore comes up with the game's first big play. Robbie Gould in it for a 26-yard field goal.
So the 49ers on the board.
Here's a play action of the roll right and the throw and a catch by Dalton Schultz. And the Cowboys are in the end zone for a touchdown. And now it's down to their embattled kicker, Brett Maher. And it is no good. They blocked the extra point. The 49ers blocked the extra point. So the agony for Maher continues. Robbie Gould is perfect still in the postseason. He has never missed a kick in playoff football. 2 today. 2nd and 2 Dallas on the 49er 18-yard line. 3 are left, 2 are right. Here is Prescott back. Has time. Throws out left, intercepted. Ball got tipped up and taken by Fred Warner. Jimmy Ward tipped the ball, and Fred Warner with the INT.
Pick City, baby!
Definitely caused some problems for us early. I was happy with the way our guys just responded and kept going one play at a time.
The 49ers have the halftime lead at 9-6.
And I don't think any of us anticipated this type of defensive game. We'll see what the adjustments are like at halftime.
Only a handful left. Make them all count. Let's go, each one.
Kev, I had a chance to speak with Kyle Juszczyk this week, and he said, 10 years in the league has taught me all about patience. Right now, he said, I'm trying to teach that to my rookie quarterback who doesn't even have 10 games in the league. He said, last week during that Seattle game, I kept repeating to him, it just takes one play. It just takes one play. You saw that shot of them sitting together. It was something he was probably telling him.
Purdy, a lot of room now. Odin up over the middle. Oh, what a catch by Kittle. Are you kidding?
Whoa. What a catch by George Kittle.
That might be a play to get him a little life and a little confidence.
One of the best catches ever for George Kittle. An explosive at 29 yards.
Hey, that's how you play.
Goes in motion. Right. Purdy out of the shotgun. Handoff McCaffrey. Touchdown! San Francisco!
CMC detonates.
And the 49ers have a 16-9 lead.
Man, this is high drama, isn't it?
49ers 19. Dallas Cowboys 12.
6 seconds ago.
Throws over the middle to Turpin. He gets hammered down by Jimmy Ward. The game is over.
What a way
the 49ers
to end it.
are on their way to Philadelphia.
San Francisco, a hard-fought, well-earned 19-12 win over the Cowboys. And Brock Purdy, the rookie, is going to the title game.
Bang, bang, not again.
That's what NFL football's all about, to go in a hostile environment like that. We're excited.
Perfect.